Welcome to Differentiated Instruction for today's classroom, Section 8, Part 2, Closing. It's time to reflect on what we have learned in both Section 8, Part 1 and Section 8, Part 2. The following activities are activities you will do at the end of each section so you can internalize what you have learned. Please locate page 190, Section 8, Closing DI Essential Concepts and Skills. As a group, reflect on your answer to the guiding question for Section 8. How do differentiated tiered lessons maximize the teacher's ability to meet the learning needs of all students? You have designed tiered lessons that meet the learning needs of a wide array of students. You no longer have to teach to the middle and hope for the best. You have experienced several DI strategies you can implement in your own classroom. At the end of each section, you will have an opportunity to record the ideas you intend to implement right away, so that you have them in one handy location upon your return to the classroom. Please remove one of the DI Toolbox Strategies cards from your course folder. On page 190, under DI Toolbox Strategies, review the various activities and assessments you experienced in Section 8, Part 1 and Section 8, Part 2, and review the page indicated if you need to refresh your memory. Record the strategies you intend to implement immediately on your DI Toolbox Strategies card. Record the page number as well so you can locate the activity more easily when you go to use it. Next, you will take a moment to internalize what you have learned in this section and determine what is meaningful to you as an educator. Research shows that one way to help students make connections to content following an activity is to have them reflect on the relevance of the experience. Please go to Canvas, Assignments, Assessment 3, remove your DI, Think, and Reflect. Respond to the prompts given for the Section 8 metacognitive moment. As you respond, make correlations between the concepts and strategies learned and your classroom or teacher practice. You will remember that previously your home-based group chose another group interaction skill to practice when working in your home-based group. Next, you are going to assess how well you and your group practiced these skills. Please locate page 191, HBG Self-Assessment for the directions for this activity. Then, locate page 11, HBG Self-Assessment, or the corresponding Items to Print page. Review the group interaction skills chosen by your group. Use the rubric at the top of page 12 and rank yourself 4 to 1 on how well you demonstrated these skills. Rank your group as a whole on how well your group demonstrated these skills. Remember that interpersonal and interaction skills can easily be incorporated into the various differentiated lessons. Now that we have completed the third level of the course framework pyramid, it is time to self-assess your progress as it relates to the course kudos. Please locate page 191, Course Kudos Self-Assessment. Locate pages 8 and 9, or the corresponding Items to Print page, where you find the course kudos listed in the Course Kudos Self-Assessment. In the first section of the course, you marked your baseline level of understanding for each of the course kudos. At the end of Section 4, the foundational level of our course framework pyramid, you did a second self-assessment of course kudos. At the end of Section 7, the second level of our course framework pyramid, you completed another self-assessment of course kudos. Now that we have completed the third level of the course framework pyramid, you are going to once again self-assess your current level of understanding as it relates to course kudos 1 through 13 listed on pages 8 and 9, or the corresponding Items to Print page. For each course kudu, put an X on the continuum that indicates your level of understanding as either still searching and learning, understand and can discuss, can apply in my classroom. As you finish, discuss your insights and growth as it relates to the course kudus with your home base group. What insights emerged as you completed the self-assessment? Did you notice that you have moved across the continuum for the course kudus we have discussed? Were you surprised at how confident you are already that you can put some of the strategies you learned to work in your classroom? Did you notice that you still have some aspects of differentiation that you struggle with? Please remember, we will return to this page and do other self-assessments as we move to each new level of our course framework pyramid. Our goal is to move you across each of these continuums as we delve into each differentiated instruction topic and enhance your knowledge and expertise. At the end of Section 2, the DI Learning Environment, and again at the end of Section 4, Standards-Based Differentiated Instruction, and at the end of Section 7, DI Strategies, Self-Directedness, you tracked your DI journey from theory to practice. Now that we have completed the third level of the course framework pyramid, it is time to examine the next steps you have taken on your journey. Please locate pages 40 and 41, one step at a time, or the corresponding items to print pages. Add the next two steps you have taken in your journey through Section 8 Part 1 and Section 8 Part 2, Differentiated Tiered Instruction. Feel free to page back through these sections to remind yourself of the content and strategies learned. Please remember, mark this page with a sticky note or place it in your course folder. We will continue to identify next steps in your journey toward a DI classroom based on what you learn as we move through the course. This concludes Section 8 Part 2, Closing. We will continue to module Section 8 Part 2, Design a Differentiated Tiered Lesson.